What is up, everybody? Sam here with another video, and today we're going to be playing a new game called Brotato. It's a game I've been seeing a lot. It's like an auto battler kind of. You run around, you smack things. It's a lot of fun, and it's actually been pretty difficult. I just very finally beat first run, and it goes to round 12, and I think this is actually harder than most of the other games I've played, like Nomad Survival, Vampire Survivor, all that good stuff. So I just wanted to go ahead and play it and try everything out, and we're gonna go and try and win this one with experience, basically, and we're gonna see how that goes. I gotta say, overall, guns are good. Guns are very strong in this game. I had no idea, so maybe we'll go like a EXP guns build. Try and get as much attack speed as possible. I've been messing around with a bunch of things, and I gotta say, this game's very fun. Basically, in general, you run around, the wave counts down as you kill mobs, drops these little materials, you pick them up, get experience, get some money that you use to purchase items. It is a blast, and every single time you upgrade, you get choices of what stats you want to put in. I go with dodge, but I'm going to look for attack speed, basically. I want to get as fast as possible. Then after this, you also get to this item store where you get to see different items and you get to purchase them. And you can also combine them to make a higher ranked one. It goes up to rank 3. And it is a lot of fun. I gotta say, like, I've lost more of this game than I have almost any of the other like roguelite action games. It's really surprising because it's a very simple, basic game, but it's hard. These little dudes are so fast and they chase me down and they want to eat me. It's not a good time. I don't appreciate it. Your HP is pretty low for the most part, so you don't really have a lot of wiggle room for mistakes, which is nice. I enjoyed a lot, so not getting too many upgrades here that I'm looking for. We'll go with lifesteal. Oof. We'll save that. You can lock your store, which is really nice. It lets you save whatever it is you're trying to buy for later because you want to get as many of the same items as possible so that you can combine them, top out your DPS. There's also these little plants that spawn. They drop extra money, some crates occasionally, like that. And those little plants on the ground right there that it drops kind of looks like a, I mean, for lack of a better term, like a cucumber, honestly. They heal you, so if you take damage, there's a couple ways to get HP back. You got HP regen, you have lifesteal, and you have those little, like, we'll call them fruits, I guess, that drop on the ground and you're able to heal from those. And you can fight items on the ground. Oh, let's see, we'll keep going with range. I want HP though. HP is great. And with this experience, we're going to get as many of these as possible. We're trying to level up as fast as we can. So level 3 is as high as it can go. So we already maxed out one pistol. I feel like it's generally pretty beneficial to have as many weapons as possible. You want to be attacking as much as possible. Which, I mean, makes sense. I don't need to tell you that probably, but I would say the most important thing in this is trying to pay attention to where things are spawning and avoiding that. I have to say there's no, like, perfect plan for this type of game. You know, you don't stand in the middle and hold your ground, you don't run into a corner or anything like that. You just kind of adjust yourself based off where everything's spawning, and I try to not move too much, but gotta get experience, so gotta run around a little bit, especially with this character. I haven't played this character before, so this bonus experience is really fun. I'm appreciating the extra levels. Get some HP regen, get some attack speed. Oh, that's awesome. We're gonna lock this. We're gonna pick this up just so we have an extra weapon, and we're gonna try and grab this pistol. Fortunately, it's kind of expensive, but we'll figure it out. There's multiple different weapon types in this game that are nice. You can do like melee weapons, there are elemental weapons. It's just between melee and range. It's just depending on what type of weapon you go. Like the torch, for example, it's melee, but it is elemental damage, so it applies like burn to them. And there's certain things that up your elemental damage. There's certain potatoes that up your elemental damage, and I just got slapped. Oh my lord. Let's try that again. But yeah, there's all these different potatoes that you could play, and they all have different type of specialties basically. So generally you'll play around that. Oh, look, look, there's an attack speed guy. That's cool. We're gonna keep gun mute for the experience. I want to keep going the pistol. I feel like the guns are pretty strong. The spear is really good, but your attack speed is so slow with the spear. One of the fun things about this game is with melee weapons, you can actually kind of like wiggle it around as you hit, and it's not like that first attack that is only dealing damage. It's like the whole time the weapon's out there. So you can get a lot of damage with one attack. You just have to be paying attention. Oh, this is lame. Crit chance or lifesteal. We'll go with range. Range is always good. I've never had a bad time with range, honestly. This map's so small, so I mean, as much range as possible is always good. I'm not sure if there's something that helps me pick up materials on the ground though. I think there are, but I can't remember off the top of my head. That'd be pretty big for this character since it's all based around EXP. But it looks like we're getting like 2 levels on average between this round and the last round. 2 levels there. We'll go speed and attack speed. Let's see. I don't really like any of these weapons. We'll go with this shiv. So this is a melee elemental. So it attacks just like a melee weapon. You know, you stab with it, and then when you hit an enemy, it launches this lightning that bounces and it deals a little bit of damage. So that's pretty cool. You could make like an elemental build that uses just the shivs. You can play the wizard potato. That's honestly the best thing about this game. I mean, the fact that you're a potato. Everybody loves potatoes. If you don't like potatoes, I got some questions. That is pretty concerning, I have to say. I don't know who doesn't like potatoes. I mean, you guys have had french fries before, right? So why would you not like potatoes? Even just baked potatoes, really tasty. Cold potatoes, honestly not that bad. You ever had potato tacos? Oh, delicious. Delicious. Those are so tasty. Go to Taco Bell. Get their spicy potato tacos. They are good. Oh, looks like we're getting lots of crit damage, which not bad, but not, you know, exactly what I'm looking for. I'm just kind of picking up random weapons at this point. I'd like to focus on getting guns. I would have to say, so far, unless you go in like a 6-stick build, guns are very, very strong. It just gives you the most wiggle room when it comes to moving. That way you're not super worried about things kind of closing in on you. Obviously in the later waves, there's definitely a lot more mob spawning at the same time, so it's a little bit harder. You got different mobs that have different abilities. Mostly it's just like gap closers, so not the greatest thing in the world. And there's also things that just like hit you for like 10. So that's no fun either. You really get slapped around. This poor potato, I don't know what it's doing, you know, trying to visit other galaxies, but this potato definitely does not have the best time in the world. Oof, melee damage. If only I was going melee damage. I'm gonna reroll. Perfect. Ice 3. That's pretty good. Let me get some HP regen. I like it. Let's see. Fist, spear. Spear's good. It just attacks really so. Oh, I'm gonna lock that. We're gonna save up for this minigun. I've actually never seen that weapon before. Just goes to show I do not know anything yet. For as simple as a game this is, I have to say this is probably one of the more balanced games I've ever played. I don't know what it is. I thought I would, you know, play this game and not exactly just like walk all over it, but have a much easier time than what I am right now. I definitely thought this was going to be way more doable. I was wrong. This game is difficult. There's no like, you know, cheese strat like there are in a lot of those roguelikes or action roguelites. There's no like, oh, this is the path that you want to go if you want to have an easier time. No, this game's just hard. Like, I would say guns are definitely significantly easier than some of the other weapons, but I I don't think they give me such an advantage that I just like walk all over everything. As you can see, I mean, I almost died multiple times there, so it do be hard. We're gonna go with, oh, this is hard. I want both of them. We're gonna go with HP upgrades then, and then more attack speed. Oh man, it just keeps getting more and more expensive. I don't know if it's worth saving for this, but I want to, so we're gonna keep on chugging along. Oh, and then all of the stuff that you don't pick up on the ground, it saves it for the next round basically. And you can see all these ones that I'm picking up, I'm getting 2 times. That's because I'm getting all of the ones that I got last round that I didn't have time to pick up basically. So it's really nice. It makes sure you get all of the cash and experience that you kind of deserve, because you're not able to get all around the map and pick everything up before the map ends. Especially, I mean, shoot, last round you saw I was really struggling. Barely getting through by the skin of my potato. Oh, that's good. That's good, I like it. This is one of the new mobs that starts spawning here. It's this slug, snail, space snails, man. Snails are everywhere, even in space. And they just have a dash. It's not hard to dodge or anything like that, but it's just a gap closer trying to force you to move into certain directions, basically. I don't think I'm going to be able to buy it still, I'm sad. We're going to pick up some dodge. We're going to pick up more attack speed. Oh, I didn't lock it. I am such a loser. You have to lock it every single time in between, and I done goofed. Well, you hate to see it. I'm actually pretty sad. I really wanted to get that. I hadn't seen that weapon before. Oh well. Well, we were able to pick up a couple more weapons. I got a torch, which not the craziest thing in the world, but not bad. No complaints. I'm getting cornered right here. Not having a good time. One of the other things I really enjoy about this game is that it adds all the items to your character, and so your potato just like constantly is growing into this really, really hideous thing. But it always just adds things in the right places. I mean, that plant we just got that gives me HP regen, right? You got a little plant on top of your head, and it's really funny because you're a potato. That's how you grow potatoes. You cut up other potatoes and you put them in the ground. Look it up. It's a fun time. And now I just look like I'm a potato that's growing more potatoes. You love to see it. Fun fact, potatoes are part of the nightshade family. That means they're poisonous. Oh, that was close. I was about to die there. We're gonna pick up more dodge because I feel like I'm needing it. Maybe some armor too. Oh, looks like I'm not getting too many good items. Got a shiv here. I'm gonna sell this, pick this guy up and combine. Let's see. Not getting anything good. We're taking some more HP regen, but yeah, I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling. I'm gonna lock this so I get that SMG next round. Then we can finally cap out at 6 weapons. Here's the second to last mob. It's kind of like the snail, just definitely has a lot more HP. Also hits like a truck. This alien's been working out his whole life. All he does is lift and eat protein. I guess, you know, potatoes on the side as well. And yeah, let me tell you, this man smacks. He can pretty much one-shot me, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere between 7 to 12 damage is how much they hit for, so something you gotta look out for. Not the biggest deal in the world, I don't think, to dodge, but it's just another layer, you know, of things that are gonna kick my butt on this planet. This poor potato, man, he just wanted to come here. He probably wanted to grow. He just wanted to live his best life. Who knows what he's doing on this planet. And what does he end up doing? Killing all these aliens. I don't even know if they want to eat me, you know? I just don't think they like me here, which I don't think I'd want anybody else on my planet either. But, oh my god, I thought I was safe. I had a second left. I'm such a shitter. Oh, that was bad. We'll do one more run for this video. That was pretty bad. I would say my luck was a little questionable in regards to my weapons anyways. In regards to my items though, I got some pretty good items. Same thing with my leveling upgrades. They were pretty good, so no complaints there. That was just a little unfortunate. I got a little greedy at the end too. We'll go with some range and we'll go with some HP regen. Let's just oh, I kind of want to lock that so I can get that even more experience. That sounds good. Pick up the knife for a second weapon and then just try and shove more EXP down my throat. Hopefully I can get some pretty good upgrades here with my level bonuses. In a perfect world, I'd just like to get attack speed and HP, or HP regen. HP regen is pretty important too. But I feel like you need to be like base like 15 HP to feel comfortable, basically. Okay, we will take some back, some lifesteal, and some dodge. I'm getting a lot of dodge. And we'll grab that. Perfect. So now I'm getting 215% experience, which is not bad. My damage, however, is significantly lacking. Not the best weapon build in the world currently, but I'll live for the time being. The spawns aren't so bad that I'm getting overwhelmed. For now. I'm sure I will pretty soon here. Wave 4 definitely increases in difficulty a lot, but oh well. That last second, I really need to be more cautious. I am playing like a dingus during those 12 seconds, or that last second. Alright, 15% chance to deal 1 damage to a random enemy, and I don't really want that. I'll take the Cactus Club. And I will lock this so I can get a second pistol. The Cactus Club, pretty nice. I wish there was a way for me to up the damage. It shoots out needles when you hit somebody, but they only hit for 1, so it's nothing like crazy. It's just a cool weapon in general though. It's part of the heavy class. I really want to try out heavy one of these days. Heavy potato, probably got some like sour cream, extra butter, bacon bits. It's probably a baked potato too. If it's not a baked potato, it's maybe steak fries, but that's about it. But I'm not sure if there's a class specifically for heavy weapons, so I'll have to look into that. Earlier I was playing the primitive weapon person because it's fairly, I don't want to say easy, but one of the stronger builds is to go 6 sticks, because sticks get bonus damage when you have more sticks. It's pretty funny. Grab this gun, upgrade this bad boy, and I'll grab this lifesteal just for fun. The lifesteal's not bad when you think about it. I mean, at 2%, right? So I have to deal like 50 damage to get 1 HP back, but you're hitting pretty hard, so it's not too bad. Things are ramping up though. It's really not these like, you know, generic normal mobs that are bad. It's when you combine them with the little like sea urchin looking dudes that run significantly faster. They have less HP, to be fair, but those guys really corner you, and then you throw in the other guys and it's just a bad time. The range guys I'm not too stressed about, honestly, but when they do hit you because you're not paying attention, it really hurts. Same thing with my buff characters and the snails. Those guys hit like freight trains. It is not fun. The other thing is, I don't think there's any like downtime on when enemies hit you, so I think you could just get hit multiple times. It's not fun. Ooh, do I take? I guess I'll grab melee damage. I'm greedy, and we're just taking this spear. Look, spear's so good. Look at this range. It's insane. It's just a really, really slow type of weapon. I feel like if I was to go that 200 attack speed character, Mr. One-Armed Potato, which is funny because, you know, we don't have arms. I think spear is going to be the weapon of choice for sure. It just does so much damage. The only issue is it's slow attack speed. So if I have 200% attack speed and I'm going to be basically stabbing this like I stab baked potatoes before I put them in the oven, we're going to have a good time. So I'll probably try that out later. I think I might play a little bit of Valorant later and hate myself and then come back to some good old games. I am going to be RMAing my graphics card pretty soon here, so I'm going to be a sad lad with no computer for, my guess, 2 weeks, at least 1 business week, if I'm lucky. I know sometimes the RMAs do not go as planned, but the video's been pretty good so far, so no complaints. I'm getting a lot of lifesteal, so I'm just gonna keep going lifesteal. Grab some attack speed. Do I want this? One material when killing an enemy with critical. Not important. Luck I don't really care for either. I want the HP regen. I want this. But is it worth saving it? I'm gonna lock. We're gonna buy that next round. If we make it, obviously. It's pretty detrimental not having like full weapon slots. I almost think it's worth just grabbing any weapons that you can just in the beginning so that you can have, oh my lord, there's a lot of mobs. So that you can have as many weapons going off at the same time just for like knockback, honestly. Gives you a little wiggle room, gives you some extra areas to walk through. The game's very fair. Your potato hitbox is really pretty fairly coded, I would say. It's not like League of Legends or anything like that where the hitboxes don't really exist. And so you can walk very, very close to mobs. I have to say, like, no complaints there. It's super fair, and there is dodge in this game, which is also a pretty fair mechanic so far. Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord, oh lord. Oh gosh, every time in that last second, man. Well, I'm probably gonna keep playing. Gonna end it here because that's 20 plus minutes, so pretty long for one video, but this game's really fun. I definitely recommend it. It's called Brotato. You can go get it off of Steam for free. It's in a demo version right now, so a lot of fun, and I'm pretty sure you can go and buy it from the actual website if you want to play the full version that has a couple extra classes like the Arachnid that just came out. So definitely highly recommend it. To get to those websites, you can go here. This creator makes a lot of potato games. Gotta love potatoes. So definitely recommend it. And as always, guys, really appreciate the support. I'll see you on the next one.